All right, buddy. How did we get here? What was the inspiration for the Ghost Train Ultra Marathons, I guess?
So, 13 years ago or so, I was following a gentleman's blog. His name was Steve Latour. Steve had posted some things about the Brookline Rail Trail, and his landmarks weren't quite correct. So I contacted Steve and mentioned to him that his locations weren't quite right, and could we maybe change that so that people would understand the trail better. And he asked if I could show him the trails around here so that he could learn our trail system here in Brookline. I'm not a runner, I'm a hobbler. But my wife is an equestrian. So we hooked Steve Latour, my wife Cindy Lou, and her horse Dookie together, and Steve learned the trails following the back of Duke. And that started the whole thing going as far as the trail system and the dialogue between Steve and myself. And I had mentioned to Steve I was trying to raise money for the Conservation Commission here in Brookline so that we could upgrade our trail system, because we don't get a lot of tax dollars. And he said that he would always wanted to be a race director. So we started with a 15-mile out and back from Brookline to Milford and back, and we had invited Milford in to co-host the event with us, and we earned like $300 the first time around, and which was $300 more than we ever had to work with, and we did do something with that. The guy had always done our trail work. I could actually pay him for his diesel fuel, but it didn't really. The second year we had a few more people, and it was kind of nice when you think about it then, you know what I mean? You come down at 9 o'clock in the morning and make your set go, and a couple hours later you were headed home. But financially it wasn't all that fruitful. And Steve had said that these ultra events are really taking off, and there was none in our area. And so we tried the next year with an ultra run. I think we had 18 or 20 people, and our aid stations were very Spartan. The timing tables, there was a clock and a sign-in list, and as you came through, you signed your name and the time you were there, and off you went. And we earned a little more money, and then every year it just became better. And every year we tried to enhance what we had. And now we're at this past February, we went with a 400 people cap.
Wow.
Parking is kind of our issue, so 400 kind of works well. And the event sold out in 2.5 hours. Wow. And then by the end of that day, there was 100 plus on the wait list. So we've known for the last 6 or 7 years that we're on to something. This is just so well attended, and people come and have such a great time. I've never been to anybody else's event, so I don't know what they don't do that we do. The Pumpkin Glow, we started with our first ultra event. The trail north of here was not in the greatest of shape, where there's a railroad trestle now and 150 pumpkins scattered out. Started out with 18 pumpkins that we pulled out in a wagon that tipped over because the trail was just so rooty and hard to manage. But and going down through where the trestle is now was just granite abutments, and we stacked the pumpkins up on that in pyramid style and lit them up, and but that was always kind of part of the thing. The Pumpkin Glow started with our first ultra event.
That's great.
And we just
I think that's the extra touch that you guys put. People can feel the love and the hard work that you guys put into it. That's amazing.
And Milford has capitalized on, there's a tunnel that went underneath Route 101, and they decorated that a couple of years ago. And then with funds that we've raised through Ghost Train, Milford was able to leverage that into a recreational trails program grant. So where we used to have to go up and over the Melindy Road and down the stairs that are worse than the Philadelphia Library, and it was a real torture test. There's now a big tunnel that was $100 and some thousand to put that in under Melindy Road, and all that happened because of Ghost Train and what we're able to do here. So
it's great.
We're all proud of it, We're not
should be
quite sure how we got here, but we're here.
Thanks so much for sharing that One last question. Do you have any advice for my right Achilles? Is hurting pretty bad.
And this morning you said you were sore, and tonight when I was at the house, it's arnica cream. I live on this stuff. It works so well. So Arnica Company, send the check.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
For the Garmin, you just help. Which is what the magnet.
Whose 70th birthday is it?
Beth.
Oh, okay.
She's at the rest.
I just want to wish her a happy birthday. And happy birthday, Beth. Thank you. All the best. So, thank you. It was a short bridge.
Have a great
Was
lap.
that necessary?
It gets longer at night.
That's true. That's true.
You were at the Vermont 100K, right?
Yeah.
I watched your video.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
I did the 100 miler.
Oh wow! Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah.